Summary is brought to you by Hyundai. 18 seconds in, or 8 seconds in on the, no, 18 seconds in on the power play. PA Parenteau ties the game. Then Marian Gabbert kept it going. Gorgeous face-off goal. You'll see it in a moment. And then Michael Delzato's offensive play continues to impress. Shots on goal were even at 8 apiece. Al Troutwig and Mike Kennan, and some of the grit that the Islanders weren't playing with in the first period came back to hurt them in the second.
Well, certainly, and I think that it was demonstrated throughout that period. But what a great setup off the offensive zone face-off, and a nightmare for the coaching staff for the Islanders. I have no idea how they're going to review this with their team, but it's interesting. John Tortorella was talking about their lack of offensive skill and the ability to watch and cover on the defensive side. And there's a great example, if we could see it, that we have this punch through offensive play. Anisima just punches through it. Who would let the best player at opposition go uncontested to a net? Gabbert just punches in. Easy goal for Gabbert to push it in the empty net. But poor coverage by Islanders. And again, 80 face-offs a game on an average, and certainly that was a big part of it. This is a very interesting play by Brandon Pruss. It's a diagonal dump in, and that's home ice advantage. And Delzato comes up and gets a rebound. That could be a set play. We won a playoff game while I was coaching Chicago Blackhawks on that play that we practiced, and that's exactly how we scored to beat them in overtime.
So the Rangers may have scored both of those goals on set plays. We'll find out. That's what post games are for. Mike Kennan will be part of that. Twitter question. Mike, I've heard about the Black Aces, but what were they?
Those are the players that were in the coach's doghouse, and there were many of them around here. But I think it was described by the Bruins initially. Don Cherry called the players that weren't playing for him Black Aces as they sat and got ready to play, and once in a while they're inserted with an injury. So I think that's how that term came about, and the players that weren't playing band together and hung together, and the same was true of our team with the '94 Cup team.
Yeah, one of the Black Aces was Alexander Karpovtsev. Great moment in the season. So he scores a goal and points up at the Black Aces up at the stand. It was Peter Anderson that scored? Oh, I'm going to trust my producer Joe Whalen on that. It's 17 years ago after all. That's going to do it here on the New York Lottery Intermission Report. We'll be back with the third period. Don't forget the Mercedes postgame.